Hey guys, how y'all doing today? It's another beautiful day here in Pattaya, Thailand. This video is just going to be a mishmash of things, not really focused on one theme. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's been going on in my everyday life here. Just some interesting things. I went to this restaurant the other day. I think it was last week. I went to this restaurant. It's just right across the street from the gated community I live in. And I'm sitting there eating, and okay, let me back up. I go into this restaurant. I was with one of my Thai friends. Now, I was with this girl, and she's a good friend here, and she's a businesswoman, just like the conservative type, not one of these bar girls or anything like that. She's a manager at a company, but it was really, really hot that night, and she usually dresses really conservatively. But it was so hot that she took off her shirt, so she was just wearing a halter top, which if nobody knew her, they might think she was like a working girl. But anyways, I walked in to the restaurant and I wanted to practice my Thai, so I asked my friend, okay, well, how do I say this? What did I want to say? Oh yeah, I wanted to order a guai diao. That's like a noodle dish here in Thailand. I wanted to order guai diao without meat. So I asked my friend how to say it, and then I said it to the owner of the restaurant, the woman who was making the food. And after I said it, the lady that I ordered from looked at my Thai friend to like confirm what I said. And as a Thai lady, like this is the Thai lady right here, she moved over to look at my friend who was behind me. So I went like this and put my face in front of her so that she couldn't see my friend. You have to do that, like when you're learning a language, you have to make the person that you're speaking to, and maybe this is just a problem in Asia, but you have to make the person that you're speaking to talk to you. If you don't have conviction in what you're saying, then they won't either. Because if you don't believe in what you're saying, if you don't have confidence in what you're doing, that's going to be conveyed non-verbally. So anyways, that was that. It has nothing to do with the rest of the story, but that was that. And then I was sitting there eating, and this policeman walks in, and he sits down. He's by himself. It's kind of strange. I've never seen cops come into the place where I eat. But anyways, he sat down and he ordered his food. He was sitting at the table next to us, and I'm sitting there eating my food. And have you ever had this like surreal experience where like you're having an accident? You're having an accident and you're in the midst of an accident, and like you are aware, your brain is aware that it's happening, but at the same time you don't know what's going on. Well, that happened to me. I was in this state of mind where I heard this crashing sound. And I was falling, but it wasn't like I was just falling. It felt like I was falling into a hole and I was being sucked into the earth. And in that instant, in my mind, I was aware of what was happening, and I was also thinking or reacting, what the f is going on? But what ended up happening is my chair broke. It was a plastic chair, and it just crumbled under my weight. And I just fell down to the ground. And I was upset because I was thinking, like, why would you have an old chair here so that when a customer sits on it, it falls down and breaks? Like, why would you be so cheap? I mean, this is your restaurant. You must have known that this plastic chair was old and that it could possibly be dangerous to a future customer. Like, why would you be so cheap, and why wouldn't you just get a new chair? So I had that thought running in my mind, and I was really angry. And I stood back up, and it was just like the plastic chair had crumbled beneath me. And one of the big pieces I just picked and I just blasted it across the restaurant toward the cop, and he was just like eyeing me, and then he was looking at the girl I was with in her bar girl outfit, and I was like, oh, this can't get any better. What's gonna happen now? He's gonna arrest me, or I don't know. The lady, I was thinking, I wouldn't be surprised if this lady now makes me pay for the chair. Anyways, guys, that was just a happening that happened recently. But what else? I went to Ayutthaya 2 days ago, and I took some video footage of some beautiful ancient temples. It's just beautiful. And as I was at the second temple that we went to, my battery ran out, and it was just like, it was the worst timing ever because there was this beautiful sunset and we were near a river, and I wanted to get a time lapse. And yeah, the battery for this camera is good for a while, but if you're doing heavy video during the day, like, you need a backup camera. So if anybody knows, I'll put a picture of what the battery is here, or the information. But if anybody knows where I can get, I don't want a Canon battery because I think they cost like $30 to $50. But I heard there's a generic brand battery for this camera. So if anybody knows how I can get that generic battery here in Pattaya, let me know in the comments section. Also, I want to ask you guys, for those of you who know about Cambodia, in mid to late September, I have to go to Cambodia. Actually, I want to go to Cambodia, but I have to go to. I have to leave Thailand because I have to leave Thailand every 2 months. But I want to go to Siem Reap, and I've been to the border towns, but I've never stayed overnight in Cambodia. But this time I want to go for a few days. So what's the deal there? Like, should I bring US cash, or should I get like their local currency, which I think is called the real? Like, I don't know what to do. And should I bring US cash with me, or should I withdraw it from a ATM in Siem Reap? Do they have ATMs in Siem Reap? I don't know, like, what I should do about money. So if anybody watching this lives in Cambodia, or you have experience with Cambodia, let me know. Let me know what I should do money-wise. These guys have been supporting the channel for 8 months. That's incredible, man. I gotta say a shout out to you guys. Sorry if I F up your names. Anders Kohler, Mike OG, K Mastraya, Pascal Oiterli, Don Jorge, Martz, Anti Viscerti, Steve R, and Tikio Sam. Man, you guys are awesome. And you know what? From now on, every month, I'm going to give some shout outs to some of my Patreons. I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. I'm not going to leave anybody out. Don't worry about that. And if you guys want to see your name at those credits that I put at some of the end of the videos for the Patreon list, or the people that support the channel, if you make a pledge by the end of the month, you'll see your name up there probably sometime between September 5th and September 10th. Alright guys, let me know about some of those questions I asked, like where I can get a generic battery for my Canon, and what I should do about the money situation when going to Cambodia. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.
Better do something, pick a different route. If you're gonna make that change, there's no better time than now. Be boundless. Take a step outside, stretch my arms out wide like I'm on the Titanic.